Welcome back. With me now is Lauren Fix, and she is the car coach. And Lauren, we are going to talk about summer travel. Lots of families like to take road trips this summer. Talk to us a little bit about it. It's a little different this summer because gas prices are certainly higher than they were last year. So how can families plan so that they're not going to break the bank this year?
Well, I think that's a huge factor for a lot of people. Do we stay local? Do we travel cross country? And this is one of the things I try to come up with, ways for people to save money. And there's a lot of apps out there that can help you do that. So I'm going to suggest an app that will help you save money every time you fill up at the pump. The ExxonMobil Rewards Plus app will save you about 3 cents a gallon. So that can add up.
Sure.
Now, if you're a frequent traveler, you drive a lot, maybe 100 gallons of fuel in a month, there's a filler program that you can save even more, 1 cent per gallon and $2 inside the store. So whether you're going to get coffee or water or energy drinks or juice for the kids, it can all add up. Now, one other way to save money is you can stack apps. You can get the benefits of 2 added to 1. So everyone knows about AARP. Right. They have a discount program that ties in with that will give you discounts on fuel, car washes, and at the pump. So you're saving about 4 to 8 cents a gallon. That can add up pretty quickly.
Absolutely. And let's talk a little bit about safety, because obviously we want to be safe when we're out there on the road. So what can we do to make sure that we are going to have a safe, fun trip?
Well, I think the most important thing is your tires. So whether you're driving a little car or you're driving a big truck, there's still only 4 things that touch the ground, and that's your tires. So if you check your tire pressure once a month, you can do it yourself or you can have a mechanic do it. That number inside your driver's door is the correct tire pressure. And the reason that's so important is if you check your tire pressure and it's correct, you'll earn about 2 to 3 miles to the gallon. If it's underinflated, you're going to use more energy to push that vehicle because there's more tire on the ground. And if you overinflate it, thinking, well, I'll go the other direction, you'll wear out the tires prematurely, and then tires get expensive. And don't forget, there's a shortage of tires going on right now. So that all adds up. So you want to get the best value you can and use the most money. And I always tell people also check engine lights. Those can also cost you in fuel economy and performance of your vehicle.
Very interesting. I didn't really know that about the tire pressure, so that's good to know. So what other things should we be looking out for before we head out? Do you have a specific checklist you like to go through?
I do. I have some things I recommend. First off, what's most important when it's hot outside? Like right now, air conditioning. I mean, everybody wants to get in their vehicle and turn it on. So if it's not blowing cold like it was in the past, maybe it just doesn't seem like it's doing the job, find a mechanic. It may need a recharge. It's really important. You don't want to get stuck not having air conditioning, because we were kids, we just put the windows down and it still wasn't enough. Also, the coolant on your engine or antifreeze, that keeps your engine running cool. So if you ever see a vehicle on the side of the road and they have the hood open and steam's coming out, that's because they didn't check their coolant. So you don't want that to happen. But when you're talking about safety, like we're talking about across the board, have your brakes checked also, because that's the only thing that stops your vehicle. And then I always tell people, carry an emergency kit, add a roll of duct tape, zip ties, a roll of paper towel, and glass cleaner to clean your windshield because of those little bugs that find themselves there. And all these things are important because a lot of people don't know anything about cars, and that's fine. That's why you can buy, tire inflation products. You can buy jump boxes if you have a dead battery. Right. You just want to make sure that you're prepared.
Absolutely. And I would always say have extra snacks on hand too, just in case.
Yes, always. I make sandwiches on the road. I mean, I always bring a case of water, and you can always put it in the cooler as you take the other ones out, especially for kids, juice boxes, snacks that are healthy, because otherwise they'll go, and eat a bunch of sugar, and then you get to deal with that.
Right. Then they're bouncing off the roof of the car, and that's not a good thing. So tell us, if folks want to get more information about your helpful tips, how do they find out more?
You can go to my website, which is carcoachreports.com. And if you're on Instagram, check out ExxonMobil stations.
Thank you so much for being here, Lauren, and thanks for the great tips.
Thank you.
The Savannah Bananas are always a good time, and we're going to get a first-hand look right after this break. Stay with us.